Hi Pisces, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of October 5th to the 11th. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments. So head on down below and do just that. And while you're down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. But most importantly, I meditated on your overall energy for the week. And the message that came through was, don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed, my friend. So let's begin by pulling a message or two from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck. What do we have for Pisces to begin this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces. What else do we have? First out, the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create a gift, the gift of neutrality. Feels like Pisces, your life has felt a bit more balanced recently. It feels like the areas of your life, work, family, friends, socializing in general, it just feels like all of which have sort of a balance to them. It doesn't feel like one area is taking up your entire life, which could have been something of your past. It feels like when you break down your day between work and family and socializing and relaxing, it feels like a nice balance to that as well. You're being encouraged this week to sort of find a way to maintain that. Feels like things are plateauing in a nice, peaceful way. I think it was Cancer or Scorpio, your fellow sign, one of which had gotten this before I had to redo the reading. Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. Does it feel like something's been missing recently in your life? It feels like things are more balanced and more at ease, but it feels like you just have been lacking something, missing something, and you can't seem to put your finger on it. But what you're being encouraged to do this week, with this card, is to whatever you've been working towards or whatever you want to start this week, whether it's a project, business, a goal of yours to work towards, make sure you're throwing all of you into it, all of your heart and soul. And I feel like that's when you will truly kind of have this aha moment and realize what your life has been lacking. It's worth a try, my friend. Let's continue on to pull 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. Some shuffling, of course. One more shuffle. Okay, what do we have for Pisces to continue this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. To continue this weekly read for Pisces. One of your fellow signs as well started with this card. What else do we have? Keep them coming. What else do we have for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Bear with me as I place the cards properly and organize them a bit. I'm being told to just pull the last 2 for you. All right, my friend. So starting off on Monday, we have the 9 of Wands, which I refer to as the Wounded Warrior card. I feel like you've been through a lot. or at the very least on Monday, it'll feel like there's a lot on your plate or a lot on your shoulders. You may be feeling just kind of burnt out these days, a bit overwhelmed mentally and physically, and you just don't know what to do about it. And so I feel like you at the very least need to give yourself some time to clear your mind this day. Try to let that wounded warrior mindset slip away, because it'll be hard to do so with all these external voices and whatnot happening, external noises. It's interesting because you do have this gift neutrality card about balance and whatnot, but then you still kind of feel like the wounded warrior at certain points. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Tuesday. Tuesday may feel like a day where you don't feel very independent, or you don't feel like you have a grasp on your finances, or you just feel like you don't have a complete grasp on where your life is heading. It may feel like you are changing these days and like you're becoming a new individual, or you sort of have new interests or new hobbies that aren't considered normal, or aren't viewed as normal by the people that you tend to spend time with, or the main people in your life, or just by society in general. And with the overall message of don't be ashamed, allow yourself to try not to care what others are thinking or how they're viewing you, and that how you think about yourself, how you view yourself is the most important. So all you got to do is turn your frown upside down, my friend, and view it optimistically. Set the tone for other people. View yourself as independent, as financially stable, as abundant. A lot of which has to do with your mindset on these 2 days. And then we have the Eight of Wands for Wednesday. It may feel like a bit of a slower start to the week on Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday rolls around and I feel like things are going to move a bit quicker. You may have to make decisions quickly this day. You may have to act on your feet. You may need to make decisions about your life this day with certain people and situations, and allowing yourself to take a step back once again if need be, and not allowing the pace of the day to make you feel overwhelmed, because I feel like you are already overwhelmed going into this day. Other people maybe in situations might try to rush you and make you feel like you have to do something now, you have to do something quicker. Do things at your own pace. As I was talking about this Eight of Wands, I was feeling quite rushed and overwhelmed. That's how you'll be feeling, so just try to slow things down if you can. The Fool card for Thursday. Feels like you're just gonna enter this mindset on Thursday where you kind of want to go with the flow. It might have been too fast-paced on Wednesday, too much to handle, a bit overwhelming. So where you're just like, I'm going to fall back into things. I'm not going to try and force things. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm not going to try to control how others view me. I'm just going to sort of fall back into who I'm becoming, or into these new hobbies and new interests, and just accept that whoever is still side by side with me moving forward, then that's the case. Everything happens for a reason. And then the King of Cups for Friday. Friday's a day where you're just going to sort of feel very peaceful, very confident, very at ease with where you're heading, about who's leaving your life, who's not, what's staying in your life and who's not. You may be just very simplistic as far as what you decide to achieve or your mindset. You may not want to spend time with a lot of people. It's kind of a hermit energy. You may feel like you're just all about cleansing your energy, and it's aligned with this Nine of Wands. I feel like you've been feeling too wounded recently, too stressed out, too overwhelmed, and this makes you just kind of want to separate yourself and be peaceful, control your energy, like sort of a protective field around your inner peace, if you will. And then we have the Seven of Cups for Saturday. Saturday is going to be a day where you have a lot of decisions to make. You may have a lot of options coming towards you. It's almost like when you do this necessary inner work, when you sort of do what's right for you, and you decide to go with the flow and go at your own pace and make some necessary decisions, the universe kind of sees you and is like, all right, Pisces, I see you're ready. So you're in the right mindset. So here are a lot of more decisions to make, or here are a lot of options. You may feel like you haven't got a lot of options recently, or a lot of blessings, if you will, and then they all sort of kind of pile on your lap or in front of you on Saturday. And that's just kind of how it works. When the universe feels you're ready, they just give it all to you. Again, don't get overwhelmed. If need be, take a step back. The pace of the day won't be as fast as Wednesday. And then the Temperance card to wrap things up on Sunday. You may, going back real quick, if one of these options feels eccentric or abnormal and you feel drawn to it, just go for it. Screw what other people think. Don't be ashamed. Have patience, my friend, when it comes to the end of the week. I feel like you want things to move quicker. You want things to progress more sooner. Allow yourself to get back into this Fool card mindset, this kind of patience and going with the flow. It's almost like you allow yourself to get into that positive, kind of at ease mindset these days. And then all these options and decisions to make when it comes to Saturday put you back into that mental funk. So I feel like it's a day where you'll start off a bit stressed, and then you'll sort of remind yourself to take it easy and have patience, and remind yourself that you are about to take flight in a new direction, that things are changing, that you're changing. And once again, be at ease with that. Be one with it. Let's finish off by pulling a message or two for you from the Find Your Happy deck. What do we have for Pisces to wrap up this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I'm just going to take this one and this one. Bear with me once again. The Happy deck ruined the organization of my cards. Alrighty, my friend. First off, new choices bring new results. Yes. As you make new choices for yourself, as you get yourself into new interests, new hobbies, and you change, it's going to bring new results. It's going to bring new people towards you, new situations drawn towards you. And it's just something you have to get used to and adjust to, bringing us back to going with the flow and not being ashamed of these new choices, these new bright and shiny choices that are going to end up being more aligned with who you are these days and who you're becoming. I don't overthink my current situation. It's a good reminder for all of us. Where you are now is where you're meant to be. What you have now is what you're meant to have. What you are about to progress towards, what you're about to achieve, that's also meant to be. So don't overthink where you are. Don't stress it too much. And don't allow it to overwhelm you. Also, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Very much a week where you just need to go with the flow and not feel ashamed about who you're becoming and what you're about to achieve and what you're interested in. So on that note, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And while you're down there, don't forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.